Now the need for seeking something outside will completely disappear. Once you are blissful by your own nature, your life becomes an expression of your blissfulness, not a pursuit of happiness. Now, every child does have the necessary intelligence. You create an atmosphere for him to grow into his intelligence rather than superimposing your rottenness on him. This is the human misfortune that still there's not enough intelligence in the world that human beings will rise to their peaks when everything is well. They wait for calamities. God loves you is not significant. If you are in such a way that everybody around you cannot help but fall in love with you, now, that is great. One should use information and logic as a drunkard would use a lamp post, only for support, not for illumination. The moment you get strongly identified, you lose your perspective on life. If you are really interested in knowing life in all its depth and dimension, it is imperative that you look inward, not out. Intuition is not a different dimension of perception, as people usually try to make out. Intuition is just a quicker way of arriving at the same answer. Intuition is just a way of making use of the data and jumping the steps. To claim a limited end to a limitless process, to reduce the infinite to the finite, to draw borders across the borderless, to make measurements of the unfathomable, this is the beginning of the human impulse to create certainty where none exists. It is the birth of pain, of suffering, of delusion. The logic is simple. If you do the right things will happen to you even without your intent. Different people need different kinds of impetus. If they are sensible, they learn by just looking. If they are not sensible, they learn by a thrashing. Life will thrash them. Fruit is the most easily digestible food, and all human beings know this instinctively. What the mind forgets is that the ability to respond is the basis of life. If the ability is acknowledged willingly, you become blissful. If it happens unwillingly, you become miserable. This moment, the quality of your life is simply decided by how peaceful and joyous you are right now within yourself. That is all that decides the quality of your life. Good and bad are always according to your ego requirements. If you go by this, you enslave yourself to the dualities of life. You divide the existence. So the question of turning spiritual never arises. The logical aspect of your life and the experiential dimension of your life are diametrically opposite to each other. What then is the way out? The way out is a very simple change in direction. You just need to see that the source and basis of your experience is within you. The first thing is to stand up and be sensible. To handle this body, to handle this mind, to handle these emotions, things that are within you right now, to handle them sensibly. Creator is just pure intelligence. Intelligence beyond logic is Creator, or what you are referring to as God. What kind of food you eat, how much you eat, how you eat, turning it from a compulsive pattern into a conscious process. This is the essence of fasting. The only thing that stands between you and your well-being is a simple fact: you have allowed your thoughts and emotions to take instruction from the outside rather than the inside.